Yo, yo, you know what it is, man. Sauce on everything. You know what it is, SOE Cash Cow, man. And I was just listening to Jordan Tower news. Shout out to Jordan Tower. He always um, posted some stuff. And he was posting some stuff about, he's posted some stuff about, excuse my, anyways, he was posting some stuff about Jim Jones. And I had to post something too because when he said some shit, I was like, oh, hell no. Hell no. So he said that Jim Jones has legendary status. No, he does not. Jim Jones is not a legend to niggas. Like, Jim Jones is just Jim Jones. All right? He has no legendary status. All right? Nobody looks at Jimmy as, nigga, Jimmy is he's a legend. Nigga, Jim Jones had one hot song for real, which was Ballin'. And that was I don't know how many years ago. All right? He is not a legend. If anything, Jim Jones is a one-hit wonder. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had one hit and never had another one for real. And I never knew that Stack Bundles was the one who wrote Ballin'. So Jim Jones has no type of legendary status. I was a Dipset fan, but when it came to rappers, it was Cam, then it was Santana. Actually, let's keep it a buck. It was really Cam, and then 40. Like, if we talking about who the hottest niggas on Dipset was, it was shit. JR, nigga, what? Like, man, nigga, they had JR Ryder. That nigga, I want to say he's more legendary status than Jim is. 40 Cal, like, come on, man. Them niggas had some monsters on fucking Dipset. Hell Rail, like, and I put Santana, and I put all them niggas before Jim Jones, man. Like, Jim Jones could not rap for real. Like, and now I understand why why Ballin' wasn't here for him. Because Stack Bundles wrote that shit. I never knew Stack Bundles wrote Ballin'. Shout out to Jordan Tower, who just gave me that information. He was like, Stack Bundles wrote that shit, and Jim Jones never paid him for it. So, and then he was like, Jim Jones has legendary status. No, he does not. Jim Jones does not have legendary status. Jim Jones is just a nigga who knew a nigga in so many words. Jim Jones is a nigga who knew Cam, and like Cam said, nigga, we brought you along for the ride. You know what I'm saying? And then in the midst of that, yes, did I give you some opportunities? Absolutely. And as a boss, you supposed to. If I got some niggas around me and they rapping and shit, then I should be, all right, well, look, we gonna try to get you niggas some deals, which is what Cam ultimately did with a lot of these niggas. Jim, no, he did not. So we cannot give Jim a legendary status stamp. Like, he can't get that at this point in time unless he does some legendary shit. But at this point in time, Jordan, I'm gonna have to disagree with you, man. He does not have legendary status. He is just a nigga that we know who's been around the rap game for a long time, but hasn't seemed to found his transition or his pivot. Like, all right, Jim, we know you as a rapper. What else can you do? You know what I'm saying? Can you invest in a tech company and make billions of dollars? Or can you know what I'm saying, pivot to a podcast and have your own podcast and it be successful? Like, what is the pivot? Because Jordan Tower said some shit that was kind of funny. He said the nigga 51 years old still laying his clothes out on the bed like the first day of school. Like, word. Jim Jones still laying his clothes out on the bed like the first day of school. That's crazy. Like, who does that, nigga? Like, don't get it twisted. Niggas do lay their clothes out on the bed before they put them on. Like, right, I'm going through my closet. All right, I'm gonna wear this. I'm gonna wear that. You know, you throwing that shit on the bed because you about to take a shower and hop out, get it that. But I imagine that this nigga Jim Jones going to bed with it, like, oh shit, I'm about to fuck him up tomorrow, nigga. Watch Rich like it, motherfucker. I'm about to fuck him up tomorrow. That's what I see this nigga Jim Jones doing. But that's funny. But yeah, man, you know, and shout out to Jim Jones, man. I mean, you know, he's a guy, he's a rapper, he's a man, he's cool. He seems like a cool guy, but legendary status, absolutely not. We're not just throwing that. We're not going to be throwing that term around. Legendary status. That nigga is not legendary at all. Like, what did he do that was legendary? Made a song called Ballin' that he didn't even write. So he's not a legend. But he is a capo. We call that nigga Jomo. Shout out to Cam and Bass, man. There's some funny guys, man. Called him Jomo. But appreciate the love. Thanks for stopping by. Peace. And make sure that when you go to the spot, make sure you click the link in the bio, like, subscribe, you know what to do. And make sure that when you go to the